For a link to the PDF version of these instructions, check down below in the description. The Hanging Garden of Babylon kit requires 6 4-foot timbers bracketed, 12 2-foot timbers bracketed, 18 stacking stakes, and 8 finishing caps. For a full list of parts required and cubic soil required for this design, check down below in the description. When bracketing the 4-foot and 2-foot timbers for your Hanging Garden of Babylon design, bracket all of your timbers in the same manner. So here we see on both of these sides, they have the bracket in the top position, and then on the opposite side, they have the bracket in the down position. So make sure that all of the timbers for this design are bracketed in exactly this pattern. To connect your boards and brackets, take a bracket and slide one onto either end of your board until the snap lock hole is lined up. Once you have the hole lined up, take one of your snap lock plugs and lay it flat onto that opening. Then with the palm of your hand, apply firm pressure until you hear a click. Now flip the board around and repeat this step on the other side. If you're having trouble installing the snap lock plugs by hand, you can also use a hammer or mallet to install them. If you think that you've installed your bracket in the wrong orientation and you need to remove it and flip it around, you can do so using a flathead screwdriver. Take the flathead screwdriver and insert it into the opening on either side of the snap lock plug. Insert it and apply firm pressure into the snap lock plug and then twist up. Then flip it around again and repeat this step. Firm pressure into the nub and twist up. Now you can remove your bracket and flip it around. For hard surface installation, you can use a hacksaw to cut off the part of the stake that inserts into the ground. For the first level of this design, lay out 2 4-foot straight timbers and 6 2-foot straight timbers flat on the ground. This will allow you to see the footprint of your raised garden bed before you drive the stakes into the ground. Connect the joints of the first level of your frame with stacking stakes in the upside down position. This will allow you to make adjustments so that you can ensure that the cross timbers on level 2 and 3 will fit properly. So how you can test that is just take one of your bracketed 4-foot timbers, place it at this cross section right here. If it goes over both stacking stakes, then the distance is good. And then you can test it on this one here too. Once your shape has been adjusted and both of these cross sections can fit properly, flip over your stacking stakes and hammer them into the ground. Once you have the first level of your design laid out properly, flip over the stakes and hammer them into the ground. Once the first level of your frame is secured into the ground, it's time to stack your second and third level. All additional levels will be stacked using our stacking stakes as well. These will insert into the top of your existing ground level stakes. For level 2, you'll use 2 4-foot timbers and 4 2-foot timbers. And then for your final level, you'll use 2 4-foot timbers and 2 2-foot timbers. Once your garden frame is complete, the last step is to install your finishing caps on top of each of your 8 joints. And once that's done, all you have to do is fill it up with soil and start planting. If you have any questions on this instructional video, please email us at support@frameitall.com.